We spend so much of our lives chasing happiness. We make lists, we set goals. We think, once I get there, once I have this, once I become that, I'll finally feel happy. And yet, no matter how much progress we make, it always feels like the finish line keeps moving. That's the problem with chasing happiness. It's always just far enough away to keep you running. Psychologists call this the hedonic treadmill. It's the tendency for humans to return to a baseline level of happiness, no matter what changes happen in our lives. You get the job, the relationship, the car, the apartment, the body you thought you needed, and for a while, it's amazing. But eventually, it becomes normal. And so you start looking for the next thing. This doesn't mean happiness is impossible. It means that when you make happiness the goal, it becomes slippery. You can't hold on to it because happiness isn't a permanent destination. It's a temporary state. It comes and goes. It's supposed to. Think about it. If you were happy all the time, your brain wouldn't even register it as happiness anymore. It would just be your baseline, and you'd need an even bigger high to feel something new. That's why people who have everything on paper can still feel empty. The mistake is believing happiness is something you can catch. Like if you just run fast enough, achieve enough, or fix enough about yourself, you'll grab it and keep it forever. But happiness is more like a shadow. The more you chase it directly, the more it seems to slip away. And here's why. When you're constantly chasing happiness, what you're really reinforcing to yourself is that you don't have it now. You're telling your brain, where I am isn't enough. Who I am isn't enough. And that belief creates a constant low-level dissatisfaction that no achievement can actually erase. There's also something deeper here. The human brain evolved to focus more on problems than pleasures, because survival depended on it. We are wired to notice threats, to fix what's wrong, to anticipate what could go badly. So when you finally get something you thought would make you happy, your brain doesn't just stop doing that. It finds the next problem to solve, the next thing you need before you can finally relax. So if chasing happiness doesn't work, what does? You stop making happiness the target. You focus on meaning, on presence, on creating a life that feels full, not just a life that looks happy from the outside. Meaning doesn't fade the way happiness does. Happiness is the high after the mountain climb. Meaning is the reason you started climbing in the first place. Happiness is the feeling of laughter with friends. Meaning is the relationship that makes that moment possible. And ironically, when you stop obsessing over whether you're happy and start focusing on whether you're living in alignment with your values, happiness tends to show up more often and stay a little longer when it does. The real work is learning to be okay in the in-between, to be at peace even when things aren't perfect, to understand that you don't have to constantly feel euphoric to have a good life. Sometimes life feels heavy. Sometimes it feels boring. Sometimes it feels messy and uncertain. That doesn't mean you're failing. It means you're human. And if you can learn to be present in that without running toward the next thing you think will fix it, you've already stepped off the treadmill. Happiness will come. It will go. But if you stop chasing it and start living in a way that feels true to you, you won't need to catch it. You'll realize it's been brushing past you all along, in moments you weren't even trying to make happen.